Henry is the best defensive player in the world, and in this video, I'm going to teach you guys the defense he used to dominate the latest Madden 24 MCS tournament to take home tens of thousands of dollars. And if you want more great Madden 24 content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. Let's get into it now. Looking for coins for MUT 24? EasyMUT.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use code SG for 10% off your order. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys the setups Henry uses to bring pressure, stop the run, defend the pass, show you guys his coaching adjustment subs, and then finally show you guys some in-game footage of Henry running this defense against a high-caliber opponent in the latest MCS tournament. So the first thing you guys need to know to run this defense successfully is the coaching adjustments he was using, as well as the types of subs he was running to make this effective. So first things first, we're in the nickel 3-3. We're going to be running the play nickel blitz 0. And you can use this from a few different books. The Chiefs defensive book, the multiple, or the 4-6 all work because they're the 3-3 nickel. Now what you're going to want to do is turn auto flip off, because we're actually going to flip this and we're only going to want to run it flipped. So turn auto flip off, leave your auto alignment on default. And the most important thing is you go down here, set your zone coverage setting to match, and then you're going to have your zone drops on default. And I'll explain why once we get into the setups. Now, what you're going to want to do is make sure you sub in your best pass rushers at the DN spots. I'm going to put in Parsons right here. And you're going to always use her basically the right of screen outside linebacker. So make sure this is your best user. Henry was actually using the player he created, which is Palomao. So that's actually who we're going to use right here. So we're going to go ahead, come out in the play, nickel 3-3, nickel blitz 0, flipped, and I'm going to show you guys how you're going to want to set this up. Now this defense is very, very good against really any offense, but it's especially effective against the meta bunch, tight stuff that so many people use, right? So many people are still running this bunch stuff, and this defense really, really does a good job. So the first step to this is go ahead and pinch your defensive line. Once you do that, you want to shift your linebackers to the left. Now, Henry was also pressing his coverage a lot, just so he could kind of mix in what he was doing. And past that point, you're really just going to use this guy right here over the right guard. Now, there are a lot of different adjustments you can do to this defense. The most common thing I saw Henry do, he was blitzing all of his linebackers. Now, by blitzing all of his linebackers, that also blitzes the one on the left of the screen. And now you kind of have options. You could set this up as a coverage defense by only rushing 4 and putting the nickel back on the right of the screen in coverage, as well as the blitzing linebacker on the left of the screen in coverage. Or you could rush 5 and send either nickel or the outside corner, the outside linebacker on the left of the screen. So let's say here we want to go ahead and, send the linebacker on the left. So I could easily do that, man up the safety to the running back, and then man the nickel back up to the tight end, just like this, and then I can use her in the middle of the field. Now, there are a lot of specific coverage adjustments Henry likes to use, which we'll get into in his gameplay, but just by having match on and putting that outside corner on the left in the deep zone, that corner is going to bump out of zone because the match setting is on, but he won't get beat deep. Now, so what you're going to want to do at the snap is kind of hover right here, right over this guard, and you'll see that this linebacker is going to shoot through that A-gap, and all you have to do is take away the first read over the middle of the field. This is actually really, really good run defense as well because of that gap pressure. Now, the ability to mix in this gap pressure and turn it into coverage is really effective, and there's so much you can do here. You guys can see that this guy is getting pressed off the line. Everybody's guarded, and I just really have to take away that quick read over the middle before the quarterback gets sacked. So now we're going to break down the first drive of the game where Henry was playing too tenacious and Henry is on defense. I'm going to show you guys how Henry uses this defense against a really good player. This is the semifinals. We got thousands on the line, a belt on the line, and Henry is in the 3-3 nickel blitz 0 flipped going up against bunch offset. So right off bat, you guys can see first play of the game, he stopped the run really well. On second down, you guys can see that linebacker shoots through the gap. Do you want to become a better Madden player and win more games? If so, check out my premium Madden strategy website, sportsgamers.com. I've built sportsgamers.com to provide you with the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks and schemes, all from the pros at the lowest price possible. I have helped thousands upon thousands of Madden players improve their games, and I can help you as well. Our VIP Madden membership is our best offer yet. This membership will include all of our Madden ebooks all year long and hundreds of weekly Madden Vault tip updates to keep you ahead of the game. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Now, you can sub into safety there to get as much speed as possible, but the most important thing is that you hover with your user right over that right guard as you see Henry does, and that allows you to not only let the A-gap come through the line for the run, but the pass too. So you're seeing that this play, Henry actually drops into coverage. Already on this drive, you've seen him scream up the A-gap once on the run and the pass. So at that point on fourth down, your opponent is really kind of shook. They're like, okay, he's going to send the heat, right? He actually dropped everybody back, which is a nice changeup. You don't always want to blitz because if you keep blitzing over and over again, any good player is going to be able to stop that and know how to beat it. But even though that Tenacious was able to pick up that fourth down, just the simple fact that he did play coverage, now that's giving him something else to think about. He doesn't know, should I block extra people, try to block this blitz, or just send everybody out and beat the coverage? So now, again, this time Tenacious makes a different adjustment, and you can see Henry still was able to get that edge pressure. So right now, Henry is mostly blitzing the linebacker on the left of the screen and dropping that nickel on the right into coverage, which is, pretty effective overall way to run this defense. Now, he did just get beat with the post over the middle, and, you're going to see that he has the adjustment for that. Now, one of the main things I want to point out here is Henry is actually turning this man blitz into zone. You're seeing that on the wide side, the bunch side, he was in complete zone, and then he was playing a combo coverage opposite. So right here, again, his user is really responsible for that middle. So he's dropping back in zone. Again, he does have that one receiver running the quarterback manned up, which is making it a combo coverage. And there's just nothing open. So we got another 3rd and 4 here. Henry's doing a really good job of so far mixing up, bringing the pressure and sending back, sitting back in coverage. Right there, he's setting the pressure and forced a quick read, and we got a drop pick. So you guys can see right there, he actually had a flat zone defender on the bunch side to take away that quick throw, which is really good to do because a lot of people, when they're running bunch, they love the quick flats, especially if they're in the bunch offset. There's a lot of quick flats. So we got a crucial 4th and 4 here. And so far, like I said, Henry is mixing in playing coverage and sending pressure from the exact same look. He's manning people up. He's doing zone adjustments. So, Tenacious has no idea what to expect here. And we got a screamer up the middle on 4th down. Tenacious had to throw the ball or else he's going to sacked, and he threw a pick. So that drive was a really good example of how Henry uses this defense to play lock up coverage, get pressure, stop the run. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.